As always, let's start the post-production process in the frame buffer. I will make the image a bit cooler by decreasing the white balance. Next, let's add the highlight compression. I will set it to 1.5. We'll have a little bit more details in the sky. I will add the filming layer and increase the rich shadows option to add a nice contrast. Let's decrease the saturation a bit. Next, go to the light mix and increase the strength of the sun. Also, I will add a bit of blue color to the sky. Once it's done, let's enable the plume and glare options. Adjust the size. It's too small, I will increase it to 10. Then adjust other options, so the glare looks good. I'm happy with that. Save the images and open them in Photoshop. Here I have the wire color, Z-depth, volumetric pass, transfluency, and the main render. I will duplicate the render, select the top render, and go to channels. Select the alpha channel and add the mask. This way we will have the layer with the sky below the layer without the sky. Now we can add the levels in between the renders. This way we can control only the sky. Before I will do that, I will change the mode to 16 bits per channel. Go back to the levels. As you can see, the levels works on the sky. Next, let's bump the transfluency effect. I will turn on the render element and change the mode to screen. The effect will be way stronger. Obviously, it's too strong, so let's add the mask and paint out some areas. Also, I will decrease the opacity to make the effect more subtle. I will select only the grass and duplicate the transfluency layer. Then create the mask from the selection. This way the transfluency works only on the grass. I adjust the opacity and paint out some shadows areas from the mask. Great, I am happy with the result. The image is more vibrant and more alive. Next, let's do similar thing with the volumetric pass. Same as with transfluency, with screen mode, we can make the effect stronger. I will adjust the opacity to make it less intense. Next, I will show you how to use the Z-depth render element to add depth to the image. Let's desaturate the image so the effect is visible better. We can use the levels to adjust the range. I will make it darker in the background by keeping the foreground white. Next, we can go to Channels and select the RGB channel. Now, if we add some adjustments, it will have a Z-depth pass as a mask. I will add a brightness and contrast layer and add the contrast. Then duplicate the layer, invert the mask, and remove contrast. This way, you add the contrast to the foreground and remove the contrast from the background. As I said before, it adds depth to the image and increases the aerial perspective effect. Adjust the settings. Great! Next, let's add the vignetting effect using the same method as before. These 4 adjustments help a lot. Great, let's move to general adjustments. I will desaturate the whole image and maybe add a bit more contrast. Then add the selective color adjustment and adjust yellows and reds. This will affect mainly the greenery. Nice. Lastly, I will add a LUT from my library. I'm using the LUTs from Less Distortions. I recommend them a lot. I will put the link below the video. With LUTs, I always decrease the opacity so the effect is really subtle. Here's the before and after. The result is way better. Lastly, let's add some AI fixes. When using 3D people, the hair is always the problem. I will regenerate it using AI. Much better. The hair looks way more natural. Same with this lady. The first option is good, but we have a problem here. Let's fix it using the Remove tool. Create a new layer and paint over this area. Maybe once more. Nice, the problem's fixed. I will turn on all the adjustments. Here is that AI fix. The hair looks way more natural. I think the hair is too dark, so I will remove it from the curves adjustment layer. Just paint over the hair with the black brush. Maybe from this adjustment also. Great, the image is finished. I'm very happy with the result.